How are you ding-dong diddly doing there, gamerinos? Hope you're having a flanderific day. I don't know if you've heard or not, but the millionaire, Bernie Sanders, you heard him, the millionaire? The guy with all the money? The guy who has, like, millions of dollars from doing nothing? Yeah, him. So... he was, questioning RFK, and RFK just bitch slapped him right across the face. The dude's like, oh, Bernie's like, you promise you're not gonna make money off of this, or blah, 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 blah. And then RFK is like, so when I say that there's corruption going on in the health industry, that also includes here in Congress, where all of you are taking money from Big Pharma. And as a matter of fact, Bernie, you take the most money from Big Pharma out of anyone in Congress. And it's like, oh my god, my nips are so hard. Like, I have never been able to stand Bernie Sanders, because you can, I'm sorry, I'm one of those people, I can smell a fraud from a mile away, and Bernie Sanders is a fraud. Always has been. I don't trust anyone who's got several mansions, but yet is telling me that the millionaires are the bad guys, and that the millionaires need to pay their fair share. It's like, so when are you going to start paying your fair share, Bernie? Yeah, don't trust anyone who is actively going against their own interests. Because again, that doesn't smell right. You don't have a man who has, again, and I want to stress this so much because he's such a cuck. Such a cuck motherfucker. Stupid ass piece of shit. And please, I wish that someone would find this and would send this directly to Bernie Sanders so that he can know that I know that he's a fucking fraud and a pathetic piece of shit. Yeah, it's so obvious. He's got mansions. Millions of dollars. And it's like, he's out here saying that millionaires are the problem. So he's out here saying he is the problem. Again, that don't make no sense.
Dead.
So I'm so glad that RFK Jr. called him out to his face. And not only did he call him out to his face, he did so with a standing ovation from everyone else who was in the room. People were clapping that Bernie had been exposed, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who was so excited to see that shit. Like, I mean, all politicians kind of leave me with, like, a sick feeling in my mouth, you know? Like, ugh. Like, you're just such a loser, like, you know. We deserve better than you, you know, but Bernie? Ugh. He leaves, like, a way worse taste in my mouth than almost anyone else. I'd say the only one that even comes close is, like, you know, like, actual terrible people, you know, like Joe Biden. Honestly, I wouldn't even say Kamala, because, like, I mean, she's a fraud and a loser, but, like, everyone always knew she was a fraud and a loser, so, you know, no one was fooled by that. People were fooled by Bernie. Again, I don't know how. Especially since... What are you doing, dumbass? Obviously, I didn't want you to jump into the water. Fucking stupid. I also think it's funny because a lot of the people that supported Bernie were like, "Oh man, yeah, we hate old white dudes," and it's like, wait, what? You're sick of these old white dudes, but you're gonna go ahead and vote for Bernie Sanders? Okay, alright, whatever. Yeah, tell me that you have no standards whatsoever without telling me you have no standards whatsoever. Because, I mean, it doesn't get older or whiter than Bernie. Like, literally. Bernie is peak old and peak white. So if you've got a problem with old white people, I can't understand. I can't fathom how you would be so stupid as to vote for Bernie Sanders.
Revelio.
Like, what a joke. I'm confused. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing here? I don't see nothing. Very weird. Oh, and also Elizabeth Warren got destroyed too. Well, she actually got destroyed a couple of times. RFK got her once, and then the real one where she got like absolutely obliterated was with Pete Hegseth, where she was like, "Oh, well, you promise you said that generals shouldn't be allowed to go into being a defense contractor for X amount of years afterwards. Are you gonna make that same promise?" Like she had really like stumped him or something, and then he just looks at her and goes, "Well, I'm not a general, so." I don't remember what Kash Patel got her with, but it's like... What in the hell is this? What is going on here? I don't know. Very weird. This is just like the land of nonsense. You've got that leads to nothing. You've got this over here, which I still can't even find anything for, like, oh, hello there.
Revelio.
Oh, that worked. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work. Nice. That was kind of like super big out of the way, though. Like, that wasn't even anywhere near the thing that I put the mallow sweet on. Ugh.
Bring me a dozen humans.
Now, honestly, that's another one that I love to see, like, make a clown out of herself, is Elizabeth Warren. Just another, like, really low IQ individual. She was the one, if you're not aware, that went around saying that she was Native American because she was, like, less than 1% Native American. Like, okay, well, guess what? I'm black then, if that's the case. I'm sure I've got like less than 1% like black in my lineage. So I mean, if we're just making shit up, you know, then I'm gonna make shit up. Like it's so laughable. She's just such a clown.
Revelio.
And it's even funnier because she like acts like she's this super like respectable person, you know? It's like, no, you're a clown, lady. And it's pretty clear. What in the hell am I supposed to do here?
Revelio.
Do I, like, destroy this entire thing? Oh, that... okay. Okay, alright, I guess they didn't like the way I did that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I mean, I don't even...
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, that's not the way I wanted it to go. I want it to go the other way. It was before. No. No!
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I can kind of move these blocks, like, a little bit, but not really.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Like, I mean, there's... I don't understand. Is there, like, a way I'm supposed to, like, rotate this or something?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Yeah, no, I'm actually, like, I understand that I'm probably supposed to make it look like this one, but what I don't understand is how do I physically, like, copy that? How do I rotate the block? Like, do I just slap it against this and just hope that, like, oh, I don't know, maybe it'll, like, get to the right spot? I mean, it's not even in the right orientation. I don't... Okay, I don't know how I did that, but it worked, and that's fine.
What do you have in store for me this time? A brother who works at Gringotts? Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Defeat a total of 50 enemies using Petrificus Totalis. Lucky motherfucker that you died. I was about to hit you with some more shit. Yeah, Buddy's like, I don't want no piece of him no more, actually. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have to come over here. I want a piece of it. Come here. You're up in my way now, so you have to die. That's the rules. Yeah, you were up in the way, buddy, so you had to die.
Revelio.
I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. I do enforce them.
Revelio.
Ravelo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Noise. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all saw or not, but there's the plane that collided with a Black Hawk helicopter in midair.
Revelio.
I don't know what the fuck that was all about. Super weird. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I thought about calling out sick. I really did. It's just like, I don't know what I'd do if I was to stay home, and I don't really want to lose out on money just because I don't like this guy and I don't want to work with him. And I'm just so over it. I don't know. I'm working on bettering myself and learning some things and building up some money. And I'm gonna leave. I am gonna go. I'm gonna find a new and a better job somewhere else. I don't know, maybe somewhere that might, like, respect some of the shit that I do for them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, no, if anyone knows any place that's, like, looking, I am interested. It's gotta have insurance, though, is the only thing. I hate it. Can I read it? What? I've never had it do that before, where you just pick it up. Okay, alright, that's whatever. I guess we're not gonna read it.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's gonna be so exciting, though. I don't know, I might go try to do something, like, in the governor's office. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not, just because, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I might be squeaky clean enough for that, but then again, I don't know if it even really matters anymore. I feel like it probably shouldn't, considering how many terrible people we have in office. And I wouldn't even be in office, I would just be like working in the background, you know? But yeah, I don't know, I might try to do that.
Revelio.
Like I said, I'm really over what I do right now. Just crazy, you know, I thought I'd really enjoy it, but you know, a couple of things happened. For one, what the fuck? Oh.
Revelio.
This is weird. I don't know why we're getting like notes and we're not like reading the notes. Super bizarre. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I mean, for one thing, it's like when I started working there, I don't know, I participated in activities, you know? And it was like, oh, well, you know, since I participate, you know, this is great. Because it'll just make participation easier. And more affordable. So I was like, okay, alright, that's cool. But now that, like, I only, like, dip my toe in, I don't really participate anymore. I mean, I guess I kinda do. I've got, like, my gummies, but, I mean, that's it. So it's not as enticing, you know?
Revelio.
And then on top of that, well, I mean, for one thing, I'm working with a guy I really don't like. Well, I mean, that's not even all the time anymore, but it very well could be all the time because
Wonder who lives here.
I feel like the guy they got to replace him is not going to stay here very long for multiple reasons. I guess just most of which, or mainly being that you know, he just doesn't really want to work there. He's just kind of working there to learn how vape shops work so he can open up his own vape shop. So, I mean, yeah, he's not even, like, really trying to stay here or anything. So, I'm not, you know, I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to be spending the rest of my time with him. I very well might be right back to where I started from, and if we're going back, I'm sorry, I can't do that again. We're not doing that again. That's when I think something drastic would have to happen. Something so drastic I don't think they'd even see it coming. And it would be a bad day for them. Very, very bad day. Really? I've been here before? It seems so out of the beaten path and everything that I was like, there's no way.
Lumos.
Yeah, it would be a very bad day if I was to find a new place of employment, I'd tell you that much. For multiple reasons. It would be a bad day for them. I almost feel like they're at the point where they just don't care, which is crazy, because it's like... But I actually do a pretty good job. Like, I may not know everything, but, you know... I do a good job. I mean, not that I'd know it,
Oh, Merlin tried.
because Lord knows I never hear it, you know? They're never like, oh, you've done a decent job, like, oh, or that looks nice, or anything. Not that I've ever heard that before, but, you know, I know I do a good job.
Revelio.
Yeah. If I was to leave, then pretty much no one would clean the shop anymore. Which I don't think they've even really considered, which, alright, go ahead. Don't consider it. Don't consider it. You'll regret it later, but I'm also not going to tell you how to live your life. If you want to be foolish, you can be foolish. But yeah, on top of that, I also, like, you know, started working there because it was supposed to be a chill, non-corporate environment. Oh, I thought that was a troll thing. It was supposed to be a chill, non-corporate environment. And it's become a very, very corporate environment, so I'm not very happy about that.
Revelio.
But yeah, you know, it's just like, I can't be too happy, like, you know, I started working here, and I specifically said, like, oh, did I accidentally come across the thing that I was supposed to be looking for? I might just have, because there's the bridge. Use the Well Maps treasure map to find the treasure. Yeah, look at that.
Interesting way to hide some treasure. Revelio.
Cute. Man, I wish Slicks was here for this. I can't believe I accidentally stumbled across the treasure I was looking for, like, all last
These rocks have
episode.
seen better days.
That's amazing. Oh, those are eggs. I'm not interested in eggs. But yeah, you know, like, for one thing, I was told, oh yeah, you don't have to wear a uniform or anything, and then, like, a couple months in, it's like, oh yeah, now we're implementing a uniform, and, you know, I get shit that no one else in the company, let alone the store, not that there's a whole lot of employees at the store, but, like, fucking no one in the company would get the kind of bullshit that I have to deal with, you know? Like, just the most random stupid complaints, and I think I know why I'm getting some of these complaints, and it's got to do with the annoying dude I don't like. But, like, one of them was, oh yeah,
Revelio.
you can't. There was, like, a little, like, stool, right? And I had been using it to put my feet up because of the chairs we've got. I'm not able to, like, have my feet touch the ground in the in these chairs. So to, like,
Aloha Mora.
you know, make it a bit more comfortable on my legs, I'd go and I'd get a little stool, you know, to, like, help support my legs. Well, apparently, somehow that looked like I was laying down. So, not allowed to do that anymore.
Revelio.
Meanwhile, the guy I don't like is literally laying down in the back room. Like, what a joke. And I'm not gonna go be a clown like the guy I don't like. I'm not gonna go be that clown that goes over and is like crying to the boss, like, oh, he's doing something incredibly minor that's not like really affecting me. Like, I'm not gonna be that guy. Like, I know he was. And we'll talk about that in a second. But like, I had gone over and complained about this guy once before, but it was because he was being rude and condescending to me, trying to be my boss. It's like, yeah, I did tell my boss that that was, like, not cool and annoying. But, like, this dude is over complaining. Oh, I mean, we did get into an argument about something once, and it was like something. It was really minor. It was about music. Or I guess I should be a bit more descriptive. It was about like flipping on and off the music in the store. Okay, something really minor. Like, yeah, we got into a bit of an argument about it, but it was over in like 2 minutes. Right? It was over in 2 minutes. And he got his way. Kinda. I don't think anyone really got their way, actually. But I was prepared to let him have his way. Like, he wanted to listen to country Christmas music. I told him I didn't want to listen to it. And that we had listened to it all day yesterday. And he was like, "Oh, we're gonna listen to more country or more Christmas music," and I was like, "All right, whatever, bro. You listen to what you want to listen to." And then I went and I took it outside. Literally went outside. It's like, I will sit outside, but it was kind of cold. So I guess he was like, "Oh, it's cold," and he's a big puss when it comes to the cold, like a giant puss. So I could see he was really sweating the fact that I was out in the cold. So he went in and turned it off.
Rebellion.
It's like, bro, just let me be outside, all right? Like, I'm not dying or anything. You know, I don't hate the guy. I just think he's annoying, and I don't like him. You know? But, like,
Rebellion.
I hope he has a nice day, and I hope that, like, you know, he's, like, all happy and shit, you know? Like, I don't wish anything, like, bad on him or anything. It's not like that. But, like, I don't like the guy. I don't want to be around him, alright? There's nothing wrong with that. Just some people get along and some people don't get along. We just don't get along. And I just don't understand, like... This is something else I don't understand. I have been working this shop by myself almost since I started working there. I still, on Sundays, work by myself. So the question is, why do I have to have him here with me? Like, I feel like we would both prefer to not work with each other. Because I highly doubt I am his biggest fan. Or I highly doubt I'm his... Or he's my biggest fan. You know, I think it's very similar to the way I feel about him. I feel like he feels the exact same way, you know? It's like, hey, I hope you have a great day, man, but I also don't really like you, and I don't want to spend time with you, alright? Like, I get that. It's like, hey, yo, respect, same shit. You know? So yeah, and again, $15 an hour is just not great, you know, like, it's not bad. It's not bad by any means, especially compared to my old job. Like, 15 an hour is pretty good compared to what I was getting, but, like, it's still not like, oh my god, it's $15 an hour, how could I ever leave this job? You know? Like, very easily I could leave this job. I'm not positive on what better jobs there are out there, but I know there's better jobs out there. I'm not a dummy-dumb. I am not no dummy-dumb. Oh, it's gonna let us read this one. Holy shit! I'm kind of glad, because these are my favorite ones to read for some reason. I don't know why I like the maze one. Like, all the other... Oh, ABBA was live? Oh, she's still live! Oh, wow! We will have to... As soon as I'm gonna have to go ahead and lurk on her stream in a second. Tragedy eventually befell a nun and Artesma Blackwood at the hands of none other than their daughter, Lysindra. Born a squib, Lysindra was a disappointment to her parents from the moment her lack of magical ability became apparent. Lysindra's frustration with her parents reached its peak in her 16th year, and after a particularly nasty fight, Lysindra reported her mother to Muggle witch hunters. They came for Artesma early one spring morning and at nightfall burned her at the stake. Holy shit. It is not known what became of a nun after Artesma's demise, only that neither he nor his daughter was ever seen again. A nun Blackwood's maze mysteriously disappeared from its home in Stonehaven not long afterward, only to reappear in different places for a short time, ensnaring muggles and magical folk alike. So it remains to this day. Many have attempted to leave the Blackwood maze, as it is now known, but herpetologists suspect its still answers to the dark magic will of its former master, and it has thus far evaded control. Okay, interesting. Now let's go ahead and drop a quick view here on ABBA. There we go. Revelio. Safe. Where's the chest?
Revelio.
Oh, is this the one that's gonna, like, get me and eat me now? I don't even, like, see anything in here. There's no, like, treasure or anything. Oh.
Revelio.
Wow, well, I solved the maze without... Okay, alright. That's super lame. Strange that would be here. Oh. Why, hello there.
Not quiet enough.
Eh. Whatever. Oh shit, there's two. Oh no 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 no, that's so unfair. I had an itch in my ear and I couldn't, like, I couldn't hit that dodge. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I had, like, literally thought about not going into work. But I don't know. If I'm being entirely honest, I haven't felt great this entire week, and I feel like that would only make me feel worse not going into work, just being a lazy, good-for-nothing motherfucker, not making any money, not gonna improve my situation if I don't make any money. You know, I hate it. That's like the world that we have to live in, like, you know, like, I guess not entirely. I'm not out here saying, like, fuck capitalism, like, I'm not a fool. Like, I know capitalism is, like, an amazing thing. Well, I mean... Yeah, no, it's a pretty amazing thing. But... Like... I don't know. If you think about it, back in, like, the 1800s, like, everyone had, like, a plot of land. I know there were so many, like, way less people or whatever. But, like, you know, you had your plot of land, and, like, you would farm, and you would work the land and shit. And now it's just like, well, I mean, I could go and, like, do that, you know? But, like, the amount of money that you would have to spend to, like, get the land to be able to, like, slave on, basically, you know, to, like, to make food, to be able to make a profit, like, is crazy. It's crazy, the price that you'd have to pay. You know, back in the day, you just kind of would, like, show up, you know, and they'd be like, yeah, hey, actually, we'll pay you to go the fuck out there and, like, settle the land. Like, sure, you probably had to deal with some hostile locals, and, like, you could just die and everything, but I don't know, I feel like I would rather that chance. You know? I don't know, call me crazy, but there's some good things about this modern world, and there's, like, a lot of bad things about this modern world. And honestly, I feel like we've been robbed of that, like, experience, you know? We've really been robbed. Because, you know, back in the day, it was like, You had so much more pride in things because, like, you had to build them. Like, if you wanted a house, you didn't buy the house, you bought the land, and you built the house, you know? And you were fucking proud of that house. You built it to last. And I don't know, I feel like we've been robbed of that experience. I mean, not saying you entirely can't do it, but, like, that is not common. That is just not, like, what you do, you know? And then, like, say even if you did want to, like, build a house, you'd have to go through the government and get it, like... Yo, what the hell? He had, like, no health. And I hit him with Crucio, and he's, like, still alive. That don't make no sense. Anyway. You gotta go, like, through the government and get, like, permits and shit. Like, there's just so much extra, like, hoopla. It's just been unnecessarily added. Like, I'm sorry, what happened to the days of, like, oh, if I fucked up my house and I didn't build it right, it collapsed on me, and that was my punishment. Okay, I am really getting over you, like, seeing me, so you're gonna have to, like, eat a Crucio, buddy. Am I? Ravelo. I think we've been here multiple times, which is weird because I don't know why that troll would be here then.
Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Revelio.
Let's get this over with.
You really wanted to get hit with Crucio for a third time? You are really not the brightest bulb in the bunch, buddy.
Revelio.
A lot of bees there. Brightest bulb in the bunch, buddy. Yeah, you know, I've been trying to cash in on this whole golden age of America thing, you know. 'Cause I feel like we should all try to cash in on this. I feel like that's literally what Trump wants us to do. Is to all make some money, you know, off this. 'Cause I feel like unlike most politicians, he actually kind of gives a shit, you know? Maybe not about everything, but I feel like at the end of the day he does care about people, which is pretty cool, and definitely one of the reasons he got my vote. But yeah, I've kind of been, honestly, kind of inspired by Trump himself. I've been thinking about maybe buying real estate, you know, just having it and holding on to it, you know. then, you know, maybe you sell it off if, you know, if the price is right and the market's high, and you can maybe even rent out the building and shit, you know? Guess it would depend on, like, who you're renting out to and, like, for what. Some people are menaces and it wouldn't be worth it. But some people are pretty cool. And, like, you can have a nice, like, working relationship, you know? Where it's like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm gonna, like, you know, have my business here or whatever at your location, and I'm not gonna be like a dickhead and, like, you know, like, fuck it up. But I mean, if you don't find that dude, it's not really worth it. Oh, am I almost finished with the demiguises? Eight out of 9? How is that possible? How is there 8 out of 9? So I guess that's the last one then. How is... Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. If we go back to quests, let's take a look at quests, right? The Man Behind the Moons. 11 out of 13, right? So how is there, like, 1 in Hogsmeade and, like, 3 at Hogwarts? I don't know. I guess we're just gonna do, like, these side quests now, because I still haven't figured out what to do with a lot of the Merlin trials, and I feel like we've done most of the random side shit. Huh?
Revelio.
If there's nothing in here, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Oh, it's a really different looking one.
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, we did this one. See, I don't know why the fucking, like, gate there shows up in blue when I hit Revealo. Like, I feel like once this area is done, you know, once you get all of the items from one of these underground areas, it shouldn't show up on the map. It shouldn't show up with Revealo. It should just be like that doesn't exist anymore. It's like a regular part of the map now. Man, I'm so not ready for tomorrow.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, if anyone has any great investment tips, please let me know. I am thirsty. I am hungry. for investment tips. I want to make a lot of money, and I want to make it quickly. Honestly, I used to be like, oh, I don't even want, like, you know, money. I'm not even that, like, interested. But honestly, at this point, it's like, you know, I kind of want it just, you know, just for it to, you know, so I don't have to think about it, you know? If that makes sense. Why can I not? Yes, I can. Stop being stupid. Game, I'm gonna have sex with your mother if you don't stop. And you know, honestly, aw, Abba quit. That's sad. And honestly, I'd like to have enough money to, like, I guess, I don't want to say play around with, but kind of like play around with, you know? Like, I don't know. Throw it at something kind of like risky, you know? But like maybe it'll pay off, you know? Like that's what I want, you know?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned.
It's natural to
Adelaide.
be worried.
Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Well, I mean, I am pretty adventurous.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Oh yeah, I can't just hop on the broom. You know, it was kind of crazy that we just happened to find, like, the other map thing that we were looking for.
Portrait was empty.
Just out of nowhere.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is alright. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Have we not used this one?
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Have I not done this?
Revelio.
No, I guess I have. Because it's not lighting up, it's not... But, like, why did he make such a big fucking deal about it? Alright, whatever.
This be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take... Have I? That's so obnoxious, bro. Like, again, I understand it if I've got a natural cooldown, but like... Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
I should not be having a cooldown on my spells, like, if I haven't cast a spell. Ranrock's lot agreed to meet, but I do feel a tad uneasy. They amended their requests and were angry when I asked questions. I overheard some of their plan in gobbledygook. They're after my rare metal deposits that are suitable for drilling. I'm afraid of upsetting them further. They seem rather volatile, and I need this transaction to happen. Perhaps we can work out a compromise, perhaps not. Roland Oakes.
Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Oh man, I didn't really get a good look at the map, and I don't really want to look at the map. So follow like a ridge or a river to like some ruins or something?
Revelio.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse around here. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
Oh, I've already forgot what I was supposed to be looking at. I got totally distracted. I don't like these, because it's like it could be fucking anywhere, bro. This is like the least detailed map in the entire history of maps. Like, is that a river? Is that a ridge? It's like I'm just looking for like something with a gate. Okay, alright.
Revelio.
Oh gee, everyone hope we find a gate around here somewhere. Because that's what we need, a fucking gate. I don't think it went into the Forbidden Forest, but I mean, who knows?
Loosen the reins on the dark arts. Nope. Perhaps I'll.
Revelio.
It's gotta be like around here though, right? Like, totally. So if I keep flying around until I find like a building with some like gates.
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises.
Maybe it's a path. I don't even know. Such a poorly drawn map. It could be like literally fucking anywhere.
Revelio.
No, it doesn't really show a whole lot of landmarks, though. That'd be convenient if I did that and it, like, showed the map. Like, that would be cool. Is this on the map? Again, it's, like, the worst map ever. It shows a few key diagrams. So, tent, some rocks, some more rocks, some ruins, and then a ruin with a gate. Wow. Some real stellar map-making skills there, buddy.
Can't believe we're forced to work with these goblins.
Like, how am I supposed to find anything based on that? I mean, there's a ruin right there, but I don't think that's the right-looking ruin. But it does have money inside, so, I mean, we will just very briefly, like, you know, just... You're kidding. I'm right here. Let me grab it. Thank you. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck this stupid place. It's almost like it's not supposed to be accessible with a broom. Again, I literally don't even know what we're supposed to be looking for. It's like we start here, right? I'm assuming, do we even start here on the map? Is literally any of this even like the starting point? Where the fuck is the starting point? Alright, let's see if we see this fucking flat-topped roof. Is this even here? No, this isn't even here. Or wait, is that supposed to be it? Is that it? Brother, I don't even know. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. This journal. How did that get missed? So I guess if we assume that that is it, which is, who knows? I guess we gotta go maybe this way. Maybe. I have no idea, brother. No idea.
Revelio.
It doesn't show a tent, though, like at any point. That would suggest a Merlin I guess we've already done the okay, alright. But none of this shit shows up on the map. Which just makes no sense.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at once.
Betting on
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
How? I got rid of like a bunch of stuff earlier. Here, that'll do. Just need to pick this up.
Revelio.
Oh, this is just the worst. I wish they would give you more space. Like, I've got no fucking space. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Revelio.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, there's a cave troll here.
Stupid. Stupid.
Incendio. Stupid.
Oh shit.
Revelio. I should investigate.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Revelio.
Q. Too bad we'll never know where that lady's uncle is at.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringo. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Two less followers, Ranrock. Math. Oh, is this a...
Must have been quite stately in its time.
Is this a ruin with a gate? No.
What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio.
I see nothing mildly interesting here except for, like, a troll, which I don't... really want to fight right now. Man, I don't know. I'm still technically tracking this quest.
Revelio.
Bro.
Revelio.
If I went the opposite direction, would, like... Bro, I just don't know. Because again, it's just not a very good map. Enter the Goblin Outpost? Wait, was that? Was that where I was supposed to go? Oh, I got no idea, bro. Like, this is just, it's so ridiculous. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a dummy-dumb, but that, to me, was bad. It was just bad, bro. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to figure out this is what you're talking about?
Revelio.
Is this the one that had the troll and everything?
This looks like trouble.
I know I heard something that time. What's that? Who's there?
It's just the wind. It's just the wind.
Expelliarmus! Incendium! Revelio.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
Revelio.
Dun 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 dun.
Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Oh, I guess we are at the right spot.
Tell yourself, if you little moon calf.
Revelio.
Well, you know what? Actually, before we do that, since we're here, we legally have to fight the troll. It's the law.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Get fucked.
Glad I was never locked up here. What will we find in here? Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will...
Incendio. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio.
Are those just mushrooms? Those are just mushrooms. What do I care about that? I don't want mushrooms. What a fucking dumbass. Alright, cool.
Revelio.
I guess that's just less dudes we gotta deal with later.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. An intruder!
A boiler door. How to open it?
Reminds me of the time I will make you pay.
You don't even know where I'm at. Oh, I guess you do, alright.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That was it? Okay, that was kind of lame.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Expelliarmus. Arresto. Incendio.
Who do you think you are?
Confringo.
Harry Popper. The greatest wizard you've never heard of. Then rest easy.
You only have Ranrock. Revelio.
This place is huge, but there's like nothing in it. Which is kind of stupid.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Oh, well, maybe that's why it's so big and empty. We're supposed to find his wand. And I just happened to do that kind of early.
Revelio.
Or maybe have I been here in the past or something? And already did all of this, and that's why there's nothing here. Because that looked like there was supposed to be a chest there. And it looks like maybe I had already raided it.
Revelio. What's down there? Petrocus Totalis.
That didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to.
Miss for me.
Revelio.
See, that looks like another chest that's been opened.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has me enchanted locked. I have experience with these locks, and I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please.
Well, there we go.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
am the danger.
You're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You
Better
go
than
to
you.
Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Yeah, I know, I'm pretty epic. How the hell do I get out of here?
Revelio.
Yeah. You know, video game hints kind of are the worst. It's like, breathing oxygen can help you survive longer. Like, oh, really?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Get up out the water, fool.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort. Revelio.
It's probably not a door I can open. Yeah.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio. 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 Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
I mean, that doesn't sound like my problem, but...
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What?
Just having a look around, if that's all right.
Of course. Please, Let me know if you find anything that interests you.
Did I not? I mean, it didn't really look invisible to me, but is that not? Oh. Okay.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Well, she's insufferable. What a Karen.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh. I was just curious what was up with all the hoodickies.
Revelio.
I'm well suited. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Oh. Duh.
Wonder how sharp.
Alohomora.
Bro, come on.
Revelio.
Looks like a demiguy's there. Weird, how have I not been down here before?
Alohomora.
Mine now.
Revelio.
Nice.
Revelio.
Seriously, how have I never been here before? Like once in my... I guess I must have been here once in my entire life.
Revelio.
Oh, weird. No.
Revelio.
Oh, this is the one I started at. Okay, alright. So then this goes to the next one. Alright. Yeah, that was that.
Revelio.
Oh. There was a calm and normal way. Okay, alright.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Where's Rookwood Castle? Yeah, gotta love how it gives me no detail on anything on where I'm supposed to go. Just go to Rookwood Castle. Oh, well, where the fuck is Rookwood Castle? I don't know, you'll figure it out. Probably, or you won't.
Revelio.
Oh, well, there's that. I guess we'll do it in a second. Now we're gonna go turn in all of these demiguises and hope it's enough. Oh. Took my eye off the ball. I'm kind of multitasking right now, not even gonna lie. Just since we're kind of like walking in between shit, not really doing anything. There's something I forgot to do today. So I'm kind of trying to multitask that shit.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service.
Oh, so there are
If I
more.
ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Sure, if I see any more, I'll go ahead and I'll grab them, but I'm not going out of my way for them anymore. This is exciting. We finally have the last Alohomora. So if we see any lock, it's going to be opened.
Revelio. Alohomora.
You know, I wish that you would get like a different like mini game or something. If you like are doing a higher level Alohomora. Like I don't know, maybe there's like something extra you got to do.
Revelio.
That's gonna be like, your inventory is full. Yeah, fucking nailed it. I knew it. I knew it.
Revelio.
Okay, I guess I was kind of close to it. Talk to Pippin about the below. How fitting it would be if the key to my cure lay in the obscure Granian hair, Angelica, wormwood essence. Okay. Weird.
Revelio.
Oh, alright, I guess we're just not allowed to
Revelio.
mess with that. Where are all of the locked doors? There was like a million locked doors around here.
Alohomora.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry Hospital Wing. Attending healer, Nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient name, Tasmina McLagan, or so we assume. Age 13. Notes. The patient stumbled in without a head after a head count of the dorms and absolutely no assistance from the headmaster. We concluded that the student was most likely Tasmania McLagan. Despite the obvious communication challenges, I was able to discern that the poor girl was suffering from vanishing sickness. I recommended that she be sent to St. Mungo's at once, partly owing to the time-sensitive nature of the diagnosis, and partly because nearly headless Nick was floating around moaning on and on about how very lucky she was. He was most distracting, and if he disrupts my dealings with future headless students, I shall have no choice but to ask the headmaster to intervene. Addendum. I am told that the patient is recovering and can be expected to return to the castle soon. Of no particular significance, Nick now seems to be avoiding me. One might assess that he's steeping himself in a somewhat childish sulk.
Revelio.
Is there not a further way up?
Revelio.
Okay, can we, like, actually access this now? Cool.
Revelio.
Really? Now, like, all of these, like, level 3 locks are hiding from me? I remember as soon as I got level 2, I was like, oh, the world is my oyster. Because there are, like, no level 3s. And now that, like, and then, like, as soon as I got level 2, the level 3s were everywhere. And now I'm not seeing level 3s. Which seems kind of lame. Guess we'll start here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, I'm assuming there's probably nothing up here. Wait, where's the door? Oh.
Revelio.
Well, this is super lame.
Revelio.
I was expecting to find a bunch of, like, locked doors, and it was going to be really epic, like, opening them all. Maybe I just need to go to Hogsmeade. I know that there's, like, a lot in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Is that it? Why is this upstairs portion a thing then?
Revelio.
You know, there may have been something inside of that candy shop.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I don't think this is the spot. This isn't what I'm looking for.
House elves and wizard kind.
Revelio.
I know there's like 50 other spots that like have the locks. I know it wasn't just those two. And it would really help if I could like give all of my focus to this. Honeydukes. This is the sweet shop.
Revelio.
Yes, so there should be one in here, I believe. Sure is. What? That's some bullshit. Guess I need Alohomora 4.
Revelio.
Man, I'm not even finding the shit I was finding before. That's fucked up.
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. We found some of them.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Why am I getting lame fucking items from a house that I had to have Alohomora 3 to be able to access? I feel like they should be filled with the good shit and nothing else.
Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Wait, what the hell? I vividly remember doing this, so I don't know why this is here.
Mine now, demiguise.
That should be the last one for here. Yeah. Good thing I randomly decided to come in here and check on that tinging.
Revelio.
Wait, that wasn't the only tinging?
Revelio.
Nice to see you again.
Goodbye.
Revelio.
Is it over there? There's no way. I feel like that would be a pretty huge stretch, but...
Revelio.
Oh, no, that is it. Okay, alright. Oh, nice. We got all the Hogsmeade pages. That's awesome. How, like, complete is Hogsmeade? 50 out of 55 and 3 out of 5 of the chests. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Revelio.
And I feel like there's more locks around here. Yeah.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Hello there. Don't mind me, I'm just robbing your house.
Revelio.
Revelio.
The island itself may be a prison, but the Dementors make you a prisoner of your mind as well.
Prisoner's rooms.
Revelio.
See, I feel like that was something else I had picked up.
Had by dark wizards he was.
Okay, I guess there really isn't anything exciting or new here.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
I might, but I don't.
Revelio.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. And you know it, game. You know it's not what I wanted to do.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Oh.
Revelio.
Is there really no locked doors in this? I feel like I came across a bunch of villages that like all these locked doors and shit. And now it's just like, oh, nope, I guess not. It was all a part of your imagination. Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Oh, well.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I doubt it.
Revelio.
There's just no way. Again, there's just no way. I vividly remember there being shit that I couldn't unlock in some of these villages because I needed, like, a higher ranking... I don't know. Like, Alohomora. This is kind of dumb. It's also kind of dumb. I wanted to end stream now, but... since I forgot to... there's a stupid game I play. It's not even that much fun, but, like... It's called Hero Wars Alliance or something like that. I don't know. Again, it's not a great game. Not a great game. It's just a great time waster. But I play it at work because, again, it's a great time waster. And I'm a part of this, like, super active clan. So I don't want to, like, you know... like, leave the clan or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really want to, like, you know, waste my time doing this shit. Like, every day. And, like, I just totally forgot about it. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the end of the world if I just didn't do it, but... you know... As a matter of fact, I know it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't do it, but... still... it's a pretty active clan, and I don't want to get kicked out. 'Cause I'm not, like, the strongest... I used to be pretty strong in some of the clans I was in, until, like, recently. 'Cause for whatever reason... there's just seriously... okay, alright, whatever. I want to get to that, like, tomb. But I didn't see where it was. Oh, and of course I can't track that shit.
Revelio.
Like I said, I can tell it's one I haven't been to because there's that down there, which is just like a very obvious sign that I have not been there. Oh, we were actually just around here earlier.
Revelio.
Is it just in this house? Is this house like... I can't remember if I went in the house or not to investigate. Is this just like... yes! This is just like some secret, like, tomb area. Okay, alright. I know that you're probably like, well, wait, Ultra, you said that you're supposed to be doing the game. Why aren't you doing the other? Why are you doing this instead of the other game? Well, technically, I don't need to do this. This is just like participation shit at this point. So I'm basically just waiting for the time to run out. And it'll pick my team for me, and then they'll go and they'll auto fight. I'm kind of like mashing some random characters just to, like, you know, speed the shit along so we don't have to wait the full 2 minutes. But also, you know, if I can spend a little bit more time on this game, I would definitely prefer. Then again, I would rather just stop streaming and playing all games right now, but, you know, here we are. But I figure if I'm gonna be having to do shit on this game, I'd rather play this one, so I'm just kinda gonna half-ass that and do what I need to do here. That's not even worth my time.
Revelio.
I really wish I could figure out what's up with these crystal ones here.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Who is Pierce Pemberton?
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Let me just quickly pick this team, and then I think I'll Google it. Because I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Or this is a Merlin. Oh. I don't know how I was supposed to guess that, but I know what I'm supposed to do now.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
We're meant to find, like, glowing butterflies, is what it said. And, oh, whoops, and then whoops, and then, oops. And then we're supposed to cast, like, Lumos by them, but I am not seeing what it is we're supposed to... Oh! Are those the glowing butterflies? Oh, well, here's some.
Lumos.
Okay, alright, here we go. I'm glad I just ended up Googling this, because I would have never figured this out. Like, ever.
Revelio.
Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is way harder than the rest of them.
That's that. Settled.
Well, looks like my dudes did better than I wanted them to, so I guess we gotta go on for longer, because we got more coins to spend. Fuck. I was kind of hoping we would just get, like, destroyed and it would be over with, but that is not the case. I'm suffering from success. Didn't want to enter. Alright, fine, maybe I did want to enter.
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't even remember who Pierce Pemberton is.
Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. What do you have in store for me this time?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
That's gotta be most of them.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but here we are.
Lumos.
Get a move on, princess. Come on.
Revelio.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? You've done it
Who is he talking to?
Lumos. Lumos. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, I think we're on to one of the last battles, and then I've only got 2 more things to do, and then we can call it.
Revelio.
Oh, I still don't know what to do for this one.
Revelio.
That's really unfortunate. I knew there was one more I was forgetting about that I didn't know how to do.
Incendio.
You need sleep? Hello there, Yellow. Great to have you back in. I'm actually about to end here soon, but I can talk to you about what the title means. So, RFK Jr. has been nominated to be our Director of HHS, which is Health and Human Services. So basically he's gonna make us healthy.
Pardon me, sir, but
and
those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
Oh.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
And Bernie Sanders was all big butthurt over RFK Jr. because he wants to change all of this shit. And RFK Jr. Bernie is like, oh, you're gonna make all of this money off of something or another. And RFK Jr. is just like, bro, you already make the most money off of anyone in this room. Off of Big Pharma. And Bernie just sat there and was like totally embarrassed. He was trying to like, oh, no, that's not, even though you went and told me facts, I'm just going to ignore that, you know?
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did.
No, not poor Bernie. Fuck Bernie.
Of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been.
He's such a chode.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat.
I don't blame you. I don't want to fuck Bernie either.
Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
But yeah, so anyway, Bernie is a chode because he talks about how all these millionaires need to pay their fair share and and all the millionaires are the problem. And it's like, but brother, you're a millionaire with several McMansions. You're a chode. You're a fucking chode. If you believed anything that you said, you would give up all of that money. Well, you wouldn't be making all of this money off of the backs of the American people, and you'd sell your house and shit.
Deal for the school.
Like your McMansions.
He's terrified of those statues.
And you live in a modest house.
I know.
But you don't believe what you say.
Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better
Right.
than him.
Exactly. He's a chode.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Yeah, no, let's see, that's the thing, is I can't stand people who go out there and like, oh, pretend like they're for the little person or whatever, but they're just so clearly not. Yeah, he does kind of have that Toad vibe to him.